Hello students, welcome back. In this video lecture, we'll understand the routing algorithms. The routing algorithms can be classified as the link state routing algorithm and the distance vector routing algorithm here. So first we'll see the link state routing algorithm. So the example for the link state routing algorithm is the Dijkstra algorithm here. So the network topology, that is the network structure, and the link cost of all the nodes are known to all the nodes here. So which is accomplished via the link state broadcast, and all nodes have the same information, and it computes the least cost path from one node, that is from source to all the other nodes here, and gives the forwarding table for that node. And after k iterations, it knows the least cost path to all the k destinations here, and the notations are used as the c of x comma y, so which gives the cost from node x to y. So in this example it is set to infinite because it is not in a neighbor node. Then d of v, the current value of cost of the path from source to destination v. Then p of v, predecessor node along a path from source to v here. Then n dash, the set of nodes whose least cost path definitely known here. So let us consider this algorithm in detail. So initialization, first step is the initialization. Then we are going to set the source node n dash, that is u as the source node here. Then we are going to check out the neighbor nodes for the source node. So for all nodes v, so v is the adjacent or the neighbor node to the u. So if v is the adjacent to the u, then d of v is equal to cost of u comma v, else d of v is set to infinite, indicating that it is not a adjacent or it is not in a neighboring node here. Then considering the loop, find w naught in n dash such that d of w is minimum here. Okay, so we are going to consider which is the minimum cost, so that we are going to add it into the set of n dash here. Then add w to the n dash, then update the information. Then the shortest path cost to the w plus cost of the w to v until all nodes in n dash here. Okay, let us consider an example to understand the working of a Dijkstra algorithm. Let us consider an example to understand the Dijkstra algorithm. So this is the network topology we have. Considering this as a network topology, so it consisting of the 6 nodes, naming u, w, x, v, y, z. u, v, w, x, y, z. So considering u as the source node here, so initialization n dash is equal to u because u is the source node. Then the remaining nodes will become as a destination node, and we need to find out the least cost between the u and the other nodes here. So first, in the first step, we need to consider the neighbor nodes. The neighbor nodes are v, w, x for u here, and the cost between the u and x is 5, and u and w is 3, and u and v is the 7. So these are the direct links. So that means what? These are the adjacent nodes for node u here. Okay, so considering the cost for v, w, x, so they are the 7 comma u, then the 3 comma u, and 5 comma u. So this is the least cost in the first iteration. Then the cost for y and z are set to infinite because they are not the adjacent or the neighbor nodes for the u here. Now in the second iteration, we need to consider the minimum cost among the neighboring nodes here. So the minimum cost is what? The w. So considering in the next iteration w, uw, then we'll get the cost for the remaining nodes. So here you can check out the cost is updated because when I add w, so this link will be updated here. So that means what? u to v we have the direct link here, but the cost is 7, which is more when I compared with the UWV. So this path, if I consider, so this has the 6 here. So this is this least cost between U and V. So we need to update the information in the table here. Then the cost to the X is remain same 5. Then for Y, that is 11 here. That is from this node to U to Y, that is 11. Then considering these three nodes V, X and Y, so the minimum cost is 5 to the node. We need to consider that node in the next iteration as the X, that is this is a cost, minimum cost. Then we have the cost for the each links. So here you can check out that the cost for the node Z is updated here as 14 comma X. That means what? So this path, will be updated in this iteration. Then minimum cost is what? V. We need to consider that V in the next iteration. Then the cost for the node Y and Z will be updated as 10 and 14 here. Okay, so 10, why? Because 10. So you can check out this root here, UWY. So this will be the what? The minimum cost here between U and Y, 10 comma V. Then we need to consider the minimum, that is V in the next iteration. Then the cost for Y will become as 12, because we can check out the path between from U to Z. So this path is minimum cost to be reached from U to Z, that is 12 here. So we need to consider that as a minimum cost between U and Z. So this is how the table is updated after all the iteration, and we'll get the minimum cost for each nodes. As we can check out that U to X, that is minimum cost is 5, and U to W, that is minimum cost is 3, and U to V, that is minimum cost is 6. Then U to Y, that is the 10. Then we have the U to Z, we have the minimum cost as a 12 here. So this is how the digital algorithm works here.